remember how we used to sit around and think about the days we won't now. It's crazy how it all turned out, or even all the dreams we're living now. All the things I dreamed, I lived in so many ways. All the things I wanted, I had in so many ways. Struggled so many nights, even a couple days compared to what was gave to me. I'm okay, never knew. All I really had to do was think it, and then really believe it before I receive it. And now I'm walking around this earth a genius, cause everything I really attract, I mean it. Thank you, even though I probably said it enough. Thank you, even though the life I lived was rough, I really made it.
Okay, let's get this tutorial started. First of all, I got my hair from Love Me Hair. It came in this purple box, and inside of the purple bag was my wig. It's a 360 breathable lace wig, so it has the lace around the perimeter and track sewn in on the middle. It did come with 3 combs and a strap on the inside. This is what the wig looks like straight out the box. It is a deep wave and in 20 inches. The lace did look like it came with bleach knots already. And the lace actually matched my skin, so I didn't have to tint it. You'll see when I open it up in the middle, it kind of matches already. So I won't be bleaching the knots or tinting, but I will do a co-wash on the hair before I start. And this is the hair after I co-washed it. First step is going to be to customize the frontal. And to do that, we'll be plucking, and we're going to part each section and go in and pluck. And I'm plucking in random sections. I'm not plucking the actual front of the hairline. I don't want to take too much off of that, so I just part very small sections and go in and pluck randomly. You do want to make sure that you go back far enough because you want it to be a gradual hairline where it gets gradually thicker. So you'll see I'll keep on plucking in random spots. And the next step, you'll see after I've customized one side, how it's thinned out there. And after that, I'm going to take my concealer with the cloth, and I'm going to dab that into the lace. I just turned the lace inside out and dabbed it on the inside. And this is just so it matches my skin tone a little bit better. And then I'll take my Gatsby glued freeze spray and spray that into the lace, and I let it dry. And so these are just basic braids that you'll braid your hair in straight back. And I'm applying Gatsby glued around the edges, and then I'll put my cap on and I blow dry it on a cool setting. You want to make sure that that is completely dried and all around your edges. And there I'm spraying a little bit more of the Gatsby glued spray, and again blow drying on a cool setting. And right here I'm cutting the lace off, and you want to cut in an irregular pattern, not straight across. So nobody hairline looks like that straight across. And here I'm just cutting the excess off of the stocking cap so you don't have that big band. And just make sure that you're cutting as much of the cap off in the front as you can without cutting your edges off. No edges were lost in the making of this video. And right here I'm pressing down, just making sure it's in. Okay, in this step I'm taking my cloth and dampening it with the alcohol and cleaning off my forehead before I start putting the glue on. And this step I'm doing the glue, making sure that I align my forehead with the glue in the same shape of my hairline. And then you use a tool, whatever kind of tool you can get your hands on that's flat, that can flatten the glue out to make it one thin layer. And then I put my wig on. I should have did it in the first step before I started the glue, but I did it this way, and it's my tutorial, so do it how I did it. Yay. Just don't let the hair touch the glue. So this is the second layer, and my husband telling me I'm beautiful. And then you let it dry in between. Make sure it's clear before you put the next layer on. And I did 3 layers all together. And then flatten the glue out, thin it out, one thin layer. And then I'm cleaning up any excess. And in this step, I'm gonna take the lace and push it into the glue, making sure that I don't push the hair into the glue. So with my fingers, I'm just pressing down and massaging it to make sure that the lace is stuck on the glue. And just one more time, making sure that I press in on the lace, but not pressing the hair down into the glue. And on this next step, I'm going to part my hair around my ear and then cut off the excess hair. So just part around the ear, clip the hair back, and cut. We don't want this hair. And this way it fits exactly to the size and shape of your head. And you see you can put down right in front of your ear a little bit of hair. And you'll do that on both sides. Just part the hair, clip the excess hair back, and cut. Instant sideburns. And now your wig is fully customized to the size and shape of your head. And no one can borrow your wig. And right here, I'm just clipping off the excess lace that wasn't glued down, because with me placing the glue in the shape of my hairline, the lace that didn't touch the glue is the lace that I don't need. So I just clip that off. And I'm taking some more alcohol just to clean off my forehead. Don't let the alcohol touch the lace, because that does kind of loosen the glue up. But I'm just cleaning up the glue that's on my skin. And here I'm just taking a little bit of glue and putting down a little piece of lace that wasn't glued down, and just pushing that in with the end of my rat tail comb. And cleaning up some more glue on my skin and making sure I take that glue out of my hair. And customizing some more, cutting it to the shape that I need it in. And here is the baby hair step. Ooh, yeah. And to smooth the baby hairs, I just put a little bit of Got To Be Glued freeze spray on my rat tail comb and smooth down my edges. And to do the baby hairs, you just pull down just a tiny bit of hair in the front and cut until you just have about an inch of hair. And then that's the hair that you'll lay down. And on this next step, I'm going to take my dimming brush, get some kisses from my husband, and brush it out. I'm making sure that I wet the brush before I brush the hair out. It's always best when you have curly hair to brush it while it is wet. This hair is beautiful, guys. I love it. It does shed a little bit, but that's to be expected with curly hair. But it does not tangle. I just make sure that I put mousse, which I'll do in the next step after I get another kiss from my husband. I'm going to put some mousse on it and then just smooth the mousse out and brush it through. And in these next steps, I'm just styling the hair to how I like to wear it. I do appreciate everybody watching this video. Thank you. And after the styling, I'll place a couple clips and videos of how I like to wear the hair, or a couple of styles that I liked while I had the hair in. I did leave it in for a week. And thanks for watching.
Thank you! Remember how we used to sit around